I'm the Health and Education Manager, and a couple of years ago I'm very proud to say that they gave me the title of ETS Matriarch. Well, firstly, I'm Darren's mum, and most of the team now call me mum, and I'm there for them all the time, day, night, weekdays, weekends. If they have a problem, they come to me, and I help them sort it out. Both work and personal. So for their personal, I try to give them tools to help them cope with what's going on in their life. And for work, I try to sort it out. So whatever problems they have at work, and they're many and varied, I try to help them sort it out. I give them someone to talk to. I've been with ETS for about 5.5 years, and I have two businesses. One's called the Chocolate Frog Diet. That's a life coaching business, physical, emotional, financial health. I help people with that. And the second one, and the Chocolate Frog is 16 years old, just turned 16 years old this year. And the second one is Leapfrog Training. And Leapfrog Training just turned 10 in February this year. And I talk mostly about profiling, personality profiling. Personality profiling, when I started to learn it 30 years ago, was some weird thing that I just did. Now it's very trendy in recruitment. It helps put the right person in the right role via their personality as well as their skill set. Really easy question, that one. ETS cares, and it really does care. Darren has never put money before his team. His team has had his family, and it's very, very important. So the only rule that Darren gave me to follow was the 360-degree rule. 360-degree is that I look at every problem that comes across my desk as not assuming the person that's telling me the story is right. I got to go and do a lot of detective work, and in ETS everybody has a voice, so nothing is assumed. And the 360-degree is looking at every problem from a 360-degree angle before we sort it out. I certainly do. It's their personality. There's two things that really set people apart. The first one is their attitude, and I can't train attitude. Doesn't matter how hard I try, I can't train it. Either got a good one or a bad one. I can guide people on to how to have a better attitude when they're at work, but I can't train on it. And the second part is their personality. Their personality, their culture, their background, how they were raised, where they were raised, all of that has an impact on who the person is today. There is always a backstory. Because people understand each other, one of the best things that they need to do is understand themselves first. Understanding themselves is so important because they understand then how and why other people react to them the way they do. Everybody in ETS in the entire company knows everybody else's personality. I update those personalities. I send out a full sheet so people can have a look at who they're dealing with and why they're acting the way they do. After studying it for 30 years, it's easy for me to pick up people's personalities by what they wear, how they speak, how they walk, their body language. But when my job or my role within the company is to teach people the basics so that they can get along with each other and be kind and nice and respect each other. When people first start with us, they really do think that I've come from another planet, because I sit there talking about here we are, we're a family and we care for you and we want to make you comfortable, we're giving you a safe place to come to work. And they really do look at me like, who is this person? It takes a long time for them to trust us because they're different backgrounds, different cultures. But not only that, most big companies don't have someone like me who goes in and makes sure that everybody's okay. At ETS, we actually do care. If there's a problem at work, I try to guide them through it. I try to give them the tools on how to do it. I try to make sure if people are having a problem with each other, I'm the one that comes in and sorts it out. And not by standing there with a big stick and making people feel bad or worrying about whether they're going to lose their job. We really do care that people feel comfortable and safe when they come to work with us. So the difference that I see within the company is people, I love it when people suddenly, the light goes on and they trust us and they talk to me about what's going on and they know it's confidential and they know that I'm not going to be talking to anyone else in the company. Even though I am Darren's mum, I don't go to Darren with what his team talks to me about. I will if they ask me to. Some of them, and they call it the Monica card. Some of them, if they can't get through or they can't understand something, they'll ask me to go to Darren and he'll sort it out for them. So it's just giving them someone to talk to, someone to care for them, someone to respect them, which is unusual nowadays, very unusual. This is really unique. If management don't do or don't care or don't see the value in what I do, it won't work. It has to come from the top. Darren is passionate, absolutely passionate about AIR. And so AIR is authenticity, integrity and respect. And it is, if for people in the organisation, if they don't understand how important that is for Darren, for them to follow it, the team to follow it, it's one of the major rules in the company that people are authentic, they do have integrity, they respect each other, and everybody is equal, no matter where they're from, what age they are, whether they're male or female, it makes no difference. In Darren's world, everybody is equal. And if anybody in the company does not understand that, they don't last very long. As I just said, the culture is AIR. Darren's philosophy is AIR. And it's an absolute privilege to work in a company that treats his team or her team as a family. And we are a family. We're a family of purple cows. And Seth Godin wrote a book called Purple Cow. And it's an old marketing book, and it's about being different. How do you stand out in the crowd? How do you stand out if you've got a job and there's 10 other people doing the same job? How do you stand out? So on a Sunday afternoon, if you decide to go for a drive and there's a nice green hill there and there's a whole lot of brown Jersey cows and you think, oh yeah, and you keep driving. If one of those cows was purple, you would stop your car, you'd get your phone out, you would take all the videos and the photos, and then anyone that spoke to you for the next month, you'd be taking your phone out to show them. ETS is a family of purple cows. It is the most amazing place to work, and as I said, it's an absolute privilege to work here.